welcome to the Bingley Estate!
So today I'm taking the girls to get a job at Chick-fil-A. I think it'll be really good for them. It'll give them really hard work ethic. It'll teach them responsibility, give them a sense of where all that money their company spends from, Plus we're broke, so there's that.
Women of our stature don't usually associate with the lower class.
It's bad for our complexion.
I don't see why we have to get a job. We're fabulous enough as it is.
And how am I supposed to serve commoners?
You spent all of our money. You bought a flamingo.
We're much too pretty for hairnets.
You bought a prom dress for said flamingo. You girls have a problem. Hello there, I'm Charles Bingley, and I own this fine estate. I live here with my two sisters. We've been having some money problems. They have these flamingos.
These are our stables. Charles says that when we mortgage the house, we're going to have to sell some of my expensive flamingo collection, but I say no. Your expensive cigarette filter collection will have to go first.
And they dress them in clothes, and they have this idea that they're going to race the flamingos. I don't really know what they think they're doing with the flamingos, and how they think a flamingo can run in a dress. I don't know what the thought process was behind that, but it doesn't really work. Oh, they're sweet girls.
I don't know. According to my brother, we need more money. All I can see is we can make quite a fine living off our racing flamingo collection. He seems to claim we've wasted all our money on our pet flamingos. I think he just wants us out of the house so he can be with his little Jane.
They enjoy society. They spend a lot of time at parties. They plan parties and balls. They can be quite rude sometimes, quite abrasive and snobbish, pretentious, a little cruel, in a genteel way. Have you seen that movie Mean Girls? It's an American film. Think Regina George. She was split into two. So when looking for jobs for the girls, obviously I put a lot of thought into it. I care about them a great deal. I'm kind of the patriarch of the family. I hear this Chick-fil-A place is very high-end. They're closed on Sundays, that's always a sign of a fine establishment.
I just think it's a wretched establishment. Grease and lice.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A? Fila. Chick-fil-A. Looks like a horrible establishment serving up fried chicken in nugget form. All I'm acquainted with are large hunks of chicken, like a breast or a thigh. What section of the chicken am I supposed to serve?
My sisters need a job because they need to understand that money doesn't grow on trees or rose bushes.
Charles just wants to get me out of the house so that he can slowly but surely sell off my flamingo collection one by one. They're excellent racers, I'll tell you, especially when you dress them up in some fancy garb.
It's a poetic thought, but it's not reality.
A woman of such stature and standing as myself shouldn't have to have a job. I fancy myself sort of a luxury type of girl.
I think this will be good for them, the hard-earned dollar,
Marry a governor, some sort of thing like that.
Also, we don't have a lot of money and they need to work, and I'm busy running the family businesses as they're going under. It's no one's fault.
Let's just hope Mr. Darcy never finds out about our circumstances.
So why Chick-fil-A? Why do you want to work here?
Food is essential to life.
Therefore, make it good.
What are some of your guys' strengths?
What can you bring to the team? We're very well read.
Very well bred.
Fabulous table manner.
Excellent skills with cutlery. Impeccably dressed. I play the violin.
I can entertain an audience with the gift of song.
I am quite the master at the card table.
Very talented at reading aloud.
Cora, I don't understand. Okay, Caroline is quite the gifted flirt.
Mr. Darcy, Mr. Darcy, Mr. Darcy.
My letter writing skills are superb. Shall be crushed.
We are wonderful conversationalists.
23 flamingos. We have a few more on the way. We're going to dress them up as drag queens. Yes, we have the prom queen, the homecoming queen,
And we're fabulously wealthy.
This is all that's left of my fortune.
Brevity is one of our strong suits.
If I were to ask your guys' friends about you two, what are some of the things they might say?
Well, naturally, they're very jealous.
It is quite hard to find good friends among these commoners.
Not that you would know anything about that, dear.
So what motivates you two?
It's quite simple, really.
And that's when I told the governor, you're certainly not getting into these petticoats.
Okay, well, thank you. We'll get back to you guys if we're interested.
Well, I would say that went wonderfully, wouldn't you?
Thoroughly enjoyed your petticoat story.
I would say we fooled her in saying that we'd been on this rodeo a time or two.
Ah, I knew you'd stumble upon this place. This is where I do my daily reflections. I like to pretend that I'm a captain, commanding my ship. Or a cat.